Alright, hello everybody. Today I am going to be doing Pterodactylus's Ease My Flex mod. He's on the Fountain Pen Network forums, and he's given a really nice, interesting mod that you can use for the Konrad Flex pens or the Ahab Flex pens. Anyone that has this particular nib, and basically his idea is what you want to do is cut in a little bit with a Dremel to the sides of the nib so that you can make it a little bit easier to flex in. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do this and capture this on camera. I'm not going to be able to talk, obviously, but what I've done is, as per his or her, I don't know if it's a him or her, as per Pterodactylus's recommendations, I've kind of sketched out a little area that I want to hollow out. And I've used a Sharpie marker with that. I'm going to try and see if I can't get a little bit of that concave going. I'm using a Dremel with a little bit of a this dome tip here thing. So hopefully that'll get taken care of. I'm gonna need to concentrate now, so just I hope you enjoy, and I hope this is kind of illustrative, because it's a little bit hard to do these types of mods. Alright guys, so this is just one side of this mod, and I'm gonna ink it all up, and I'm gonna take pictures of this and see that hopefully you guys can get a chance to understand, well, how much is this gonna work and how much it's gonna help and all that kind of stuff. But as you can see, just in a couple minutes, it's pretty. You can see that I've made a nice little dome-shaped curve inside this side of my Noodler's Ahab nib. And looks like it works pretty well. There's some little burrs in it that I got to remove, but I'm going to do the other side, and then I'm going to show you what happened, and I'm going to ink it up and see how much more it can flex. It already feels like it flexes quite a bit better. But anyways, I'll get this cleaned up and I'll do the other side. Alright guys, so I just did the Ease My Flex mod on both sides. A couple things while I want to note what happened. First of all, it's probably a good idea to do this outside. I knew this already, I just didn't have the option of going outside, at least where I am right now. So I just want to let you know, if you do it inside, be prepared for the general area that you're doing this to be filled with little tiny metal files. I don't know if that's dangerous or not. I hope not. I'm going to clean it all up right now. But yeah, that's why I also had this little bowl here to hopefully catch some of them, but it didn't, do a perfect job. But on to the exciting part, which is the actual Ease My Flex mod. Now, if you see here, I carved little divots into the sides of either nib, onto both sides of the nib, and you can see here they're not perfect, but they look okay. I think that they'll work fine. The nib did become a little hot, so you want to hold it by the end to get all the work done. But it didn't take that long. It took like, it's like 5 minutes for one side, 10 minutes for each side. So all I needed to do was just kind of make that little carve there, and I also did a little bit of sanding on both sides of this to make sure that it's not sharp anymore, because there were little burrs and stuff. And it already feels like it's a little bit more flexy, and I'm going to install this back on my Ebonite Konrad and see how this went. So that should be the very next thing, and I will see you there. Alright, we're back everybody, and I have just installed my Noodler's Ease My Flex mod here. You can see that it is the new nib, or the old nib really, but with the Ease My Flex mod that cut out those little bits in the sides of the nib tines. So let's see how it writes compared to the way that I used to write. And you can see here, it's from my previous review, like I did like half an hour ago actually. And if you know how a Noodler's pen works, it's not nearly this flexy. You can see that right there. It's really, really flexy. I just checked this out a moment ago, and you can see how flexy it is. It has this really nice flexy feel to it. And actually, it's so flexy that even the feed mod that I used right now is having trouble keeping up with it. So let me just write. Let me write Ease My Flex mod. This is really fun. I really like this. I think this was a great mod, and ease. I think it was a great mod, and I really recommend it if you are a tinkerer yourself like I am, and you don't mind being able to just sort of do something like this. It's definitely increasing the flow. I mean, look at how crazy wet this is now, but it definitely increases the flow. I think it's really fun. It definitely makes it give a lot more. You have to be a little bit more mindful now of like not springing the nib or whatever, but it doesn't feel flimsy. It just feels a lot more flexy. And you know, that also depends upon how much you want to take out, but this is a really cool mod. So this is great. Thanks. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but thanks, Pterodactylus. Thanks, Pterodactylus. You are an awesome guy, or whoever, and I really enjoyed this mod. I think this is great. If anybody else has a Noodler's pen that has this type of flex nib, you should try this out. And if you just have a Dremel, it really didn't take that long. It took so little time, and now it's made this so much more lively in terms of just how easy it is to flex. You you could just see how easily it just flexes out like that. So yeah, I really like this. I think this is a great mod. I think that unless you're somebody who doesn't care that much about how much this flexes, and don't mind about how heavy it is for you to have to flex this in, then don't do it. But if you actually like doing flex and you like the nice heavy feel the light feel that you get with this one, and you don't like the heavy feel of the regular stock nib, then do this mod. It's really, really cool. You might, like I said, have to do some modifications to your feed to get it to keep up with the new sort of responsiveness and how well it flexes, but this is a great mod. I think that anybody who has a Noodler's pen who really wants to see the full potential of the flex should do this, definitely. So that's me. I hope you guys do this mod. I hope that you can post up on the Fountain Pen Network forums about how awesome this is. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm gonna just write more with this.